guys, what's going on? Welcome back to day 29 of this 100-day sprint that I'm documenting on my YouTube channel. Inside this video, we're going to be talking about how to remove separation from your goals and actually collapse the time between you and your desired reality. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I actually came across this page in reality transurfing, and it just led me to kind of confirm what I already know, and I decided, like, you know what, let me make a video on this, because I feel like this is one of the most common mistakes or like common traps that people fall into within their mind, which prevents them from getting exactly what they want in life. So let's read this out. First of all, if you attribute huge value to what you have, sooner or later balanced forces will take it from you. And if you want to receive is hugely important to you, there is very little chance of you actually getting it unless you lower the stakes. Okay? To be honest, this is the only line that we really need from this. So I'm just going to crop this out. This is literally it. This is all you need to know. If you attribute huge value to what you have, sooner or later balanced forces will take it from you. If what you want to receive is hugely important, there is very little chance of you actually getting it. Okay? I want you to kind of picture it like this. Like, the more you kind of place importance on what you want, the more you kind of place importance on your goals and put your goals on a pedestal, the more you're idolizing them, the more separate you are from them, and the more separate you are. The best way I can describe this is to draw it out exactly how I see it in your mind. Let's say this is you right now, and this is you in your current reality, and let's say like your goal is you really want this nice car. You want a Rolls Royce Cullinan. This is the Rolls Royce Cullinan. You got the big window there. And let's say like you constantly place importance and energy on this. Every time you see a Rolls Royce Cullinan, you take a picture, you show your friends. Every time you see it on Instagram, you send it over to your best mate and you're like, yo, we're gonna get this car. You go on Auto Trader, you start looking at it, you start going on Google, you start specking it out. Like, the more importance you place on this thing, the more separate you're going to be. And I'll tell you why, okay? Because the more you want something, the more you don't have it. The more you confirm that you don't have it. Because you don't need what you have, and you don't have what you want, okay? If you don't have what you want, guess where you're operating from? You're operating from a place of desire, potentially a place of lack. Let me go ahead and pull up the vibrational chart because I'm going to drop some game right now. Alright, cool. We got the vibe chart. Let me make this a bit bigger. So, let me explain this in even more detail. So, you're here. You really want this really nice Rolls Royce Cullinan, okay? And in between you and this Rolls Royce Cullinan is all of the importance you have on having this thing, all of the desire you have for wanting this, potentially even the lack of wanting this, has caused you to feel like, you know, you're not worthy of it, or you're not worthy of anything if you don't have this car. Like, there's so many little beliefs and little traps you can fall into when you attach a lot of importance to your goals. And if you look at this, okay, operating from desire, operating from even like a place of lack would be somewhere down here as well. You can see how contracted these emotions are. Now, I want you to realize that the most simple way to remove separation from your goals is to literally feel like you already have it. That's literally it. Because if you're that guy who, let's draw my little stick man again. If you're that guy who already has the Rolls Royce Cullinan, you're not going to be placing importance on wanting it. You're not going to be going on Google to spec it up. You're not going to be taking pictures of one every time you see it. And you're not going to be like sharing it on Instagram to your friends. You're not going to be screenshotting it and like putting it on your story and being like soon come or anything like that. You're just going to be that guy that already has that thing. It's as simple as that. You'll be inside the freaking Rolls Royce driving away from all of the people that are taking pictures from you, right? All of the people that are taking pictures from you. This is a guy holding his phone, recording your car. You'll be driving away from them, okay? In your Rolls Royce because you already have that thing, right? Another example I can give you to explain this a bit further, okay, is, I mean, let me like copy this chart again because this chart is absolute game. let me go ahead and copy this and paste it here. So first of all, like, think about, well, let's ignore this chart for a second. First of all, think about what you have in your life right now. Maybe you have that dream laptop that you really wanted. Maybe you even have a phone in your hand that you really wanted at some point. And before you had that thing, you placed a lot of importance on that thing. Okay, let's say like importance is here. My drawings are so bad. Let me actually go ahead and type this so it's a bit easier. Importance, and then this is like the level of importance. Okay, when you don't have that thing, and I'm sure you guys may have seen this before, when you don't have that thing, your importance on that thing is super high. Okay, when you do have that thing, for example, your phone right now, you don't even think about it. You just know that it's always there, and you don't think about looking for other phones. You don't think about specking up a new iPhone, you know, because you already have that thing. So the simplest way to remove importance is to embody this state of being before you even have the desire. Think about your goals right now. If you want a Lamborghini, if you want a Rolls-Royce Cullinan, embody the state of already having this thing, okay? And you're literally going to draw that reality to you, all right? You're going to draw it to you, okay? It's going to come to you because you already have that thing. How can I explain this better? Yeah, basically the best way I can explain this, right, is that the result of everything we do is a feeling, okay? And when you have this Rolls-Royce Cullinan or this car or this goal or whatever your desire is, when you have this thing, it's going to cause you to feel some way. Maybe it's gratitude, maybe it's peace, maybe it's love, maybe it's joy, or you think it's going to make you feel that way. And the reason why you think something external is going to make you feel that way is because chances are you're somewhere at the bottom of this chart, and you don't give yourself permission to feel the emotions of peace, joy, love, enlightenment right now. And I can promise you that as soon as you can get into a state of expanded emotion where you can feel these heightened emotions before you have that thing, once again, you're going to draw that reality to you, okay? And let me think of another way to describe this. I mean, yeah, by you embodying this thing, you're literally telling your mind that you already have it. And when you can reach a state of having, regardless of whether it's materially manifested in your 3D reality, and like you can be good without having that Rolls-Royce Cullinan, but still feel grateful, still operate like that version of you that has that thing, that's when you're going to start seeing synchronicities. That's when you're going to start seeing big things happening and changing within your reality, okay? Because you're literally signaling out to the universe that you already have this thing, that you already are operating from peace, love, joy, reason. You're already in alignment with that higher version of you who has that thing, and therefore, boom, it's just going to come to you because you don't have any attachment and any separation between you and, I mean, let me find, yeah, this example here. There's no like separation between you and the emotion you'd feel when you have that car. You already feel the emotion right now. And one thing that Joe Dispenza says is that the thoughts you have will send the signal to the universe for whatever you desire, and the feelings you feel will draw that reality back to you. So if you can feel, let me type this, if you can feel that reality first before it happens, you're literally going to manifest it and collapse time between you and that thing, okay? So you don't have an issue with knowing what you want. All you need to do now is just collapse time and collapse the separation by giving yourself permission to feel like you already have your desires first, okay? Because once again, if what you want to receive is hugely important to you, there is very little chance of you actually getting it unless you lower the stakes. And the way you lower the stakes is by giving yourself permission to feel like you already have it now, by feeling peace, love, joy, reason, and detachment from that goal, and feeling good with or without it. And therefore, okay, you're going to be able to have everything you want Just like when you have your phone in your pocket, when you have a roof over your head, and you don't think about it because you know you already have it, right? Hopefully this makes sense. It's been a bit all over the place, but I hope this makes it super simple. If you can get into this state of frequency in alignment with what you want, with or without it, you're going to get it, okay? Yeah, if you'd like me to make a video on how you can actually get into this state of emotion in alignment with your goals, I can do that. Just comment below. Hope this helps. Maybe watch it a few times to understand it. But yeah, it's super simple.